You're coming.
I'm gonna follow downstairs.
Follow them downstairs.
Poor Bosworth.
The sounds from below grow louder as you begin to descend. Laughter, arguing, singing, and an unskilled pan flutist concentrating hard on kind of
Oh no.
tooting out a few sad notes.
That is the
for his
worst part of
friends.
this whole thing.
She's like, Bosworth, I don't mind. Knock that shit off.
I will leave.
Cut it out.
And at the bottom, you come to a really not unusually formatted bar area, but the way people are using the room is like complete anarchy. Behind the bar are several people drinking, and one is licking the final contents of a greenish tinted vial before he slouches back and slides against the far wall. People are sitting on the floor, the tables, the banister. You're not even sure where you could get a drink if you wanted to get one. There's no one who's obviously part of the staff down here. Any casks that people have concentrated around, you don't see anything of that ilk, except there definitely are some people with mugs of ale. You're not entirely sure where they got those from. And the only bit of organization at all is there's a large red circle painted on the floor, maybe 20 feet in diameter, that most of the people in here seem to be steering clear of. Bloodstains, it's not painted in blood, but there are bloodstains both recent and not recent kind of dotting the wood panels of the floor there. On one side of the circle are two medium-sized cages that at first you think have some kind of lizard or reptile within, but glowing blue eyes and spines along their backs identify them as young basilisks. You saw an adult one earlier in the tunnels when you were in the
With,
Shakuhachi.
Don't you have venom?
With Wengami,
Yeah.
yes. But these are very sort of juvenile young basilisks that fit into these little cages here.
Guys,
They
this
seem
is
to be
so
kind of
cool.
sedated to some degree. Their eyes are a little unfocused. They kind of open and close, and that glowing blue kind of fades in and out as they
Does
open and
it-
close their eyes.
If you look at a basilisk, do you...
If you look at it directly in the eyes, you will start to turn to stone, yes.
Don't do that.
As you guys know, the myths of basilisks.
Is it easy enough to not look them in the eye?
Certainly, yes.
Okay.
And they are not like looking around at the
I
room.
see.
They seem like, again, sedated, possibly sleeping. You're not entirely sure. And on the other side of this red circle across from the cages is a tiefling man. He's seated
This bitch.
with one hand in his lap, and the other one is kind of tracing the lobe of his ear, where a rod is bent into a serpent's shape, piercing through the cartilage. And he rubs it kind of very gingerly between his fingers. I thought that we might come face to face over in Wamparaninar. But you either failed to solve my riddle, or you simply weren't interested in what I had to show you, which is understandable,
How far away from him am I?
but disappointing.
Sorry.
You're getting closer? No, it's
Yep.
okay. Yeah, he's just talking as you're
Great,
getting
as I'm
closer.
walking closer to
10
him.
feet away and closing in more. And there's a table between you.
As he's talking, nunchaku to the face.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
And so it begins.
19 to hit.
19 hits, roll for damage.
Oh baby. Kills him in one shot.
Well, he.
10
know,
bludgeoning
I
damage.
know.
10
you
bludgeoning
can't,
damage.
but- He's no
Immediately,
evil.
in one step, Erland kind of
Nice.
takes one big stride forward, and as Shakar is like going down, it even seems like maybe he was reaching for something, like a note in his pocket or something, and he reaches down and whoosh, and he falls backwards, and the chair kind of hits the ground on the other side.
Is he
That's
prone?
where we're gonna take a break.
No way!
So with one giant strike up, kind of
my
catching him
God.
just below the jaw, that pulls him backward and onto the floor, and immediately you can see as the attention in the bar just swings to the inside or the sort of exterior edge of this circle here. And that
Look
is
at
where
your
we're gonna
fucking
jump in
face.
right when we get back
Oh
on the other side
my
of our
God.
quick break here.
You're off the fucking chains!
Wasting no time at all.